The Sharks are back in an all-new season of Shark Tank, where hopeful entrepreneurs from across the country dream of a chance to secure an investment and gain powerful partners to start, grow, or save their businesses.
We have 5 pending purchase orders for over $1 million.
If the Sharks hear a great idea, they're ready to invest using their own money.
I'm going to offer you $200,000.
And they'll fight each other for a piece of the action.
How many brands have you grown? Name the brands that you have grown.
I just asked a lemonade stand this morning that sells more product than you.
But first, the entrepreneurs must convince a shark to invest the full amount they're asking for, or they'll walk away with nothing.
So you have access to retailers.
I did $6 billion, billion.
It's sink or swim.
I've never seen a man sweat as much in my life.
Who are the Sharks? They're self-made millionaire and billionaire investors who are entrepreneurs themselves. Kevin O'Leary is a venture capitalist who turned a $10,000 loan into a software business worth $4.2 billion. Lori Grenier, the queen of QVC, holds over 100 patents and has launched over 300 products, grossing over $500 million in retail sales. Damon John is a fashion mogul and branding expert who grew his homemade clothing line into the globally recognized fashion brand FUBU. Robert Herjavec, the son of an immigrant factory worker, is now a technology mogul who sold his first internet companies for over $350 million. And Mark Cuban, notorious billionaire entrepreneur and the outspoken owner of the Dallas Mavericks. First in is Allie Lesser with a business inspired by her daughter, Cosette.
Hi, Sharks. My name is Allie Lesser, and I'm the creator of the children's clothing line, Cozy Bug. I'm asking for $50,000 in exchange for 25% of my company. Most kids outgrow their clothes every season, and it gets really expensive. However, our pillowcase dresses grow with the kids. And the way they're designed, they cinch here at the neck, and then we use these beautiful ribbons that tie at the shoulder, allowing for growth under the arm and in length. Now, eventually, the kids sprout so much, and then you just put on an adorable pair of leggings or shorts, and you have another outfit for years to come. Cosette is 4 years old, and she's in a size 4. This is Morgan, who's 8 years old, and she is still in a size 4. I'm a Southern girl now living in Los Angeles, and my mother-in-law in Alabama started mailing us the most adorable monogram pillowcase dresses for my daughter, Cosette. Cosette is Cozy Bug, that's her nickname. And whenever she wore them, we would literally get stopped 4 to 5 times a day by mom saying, "Where did you get that outfit?" And that's when I decided to pillowcase the world. Our pillowcase dresses are not actually made from pillowcases. We use really fun, vibrant fabrics. We have jackets, jeggings, shirts, and of course, every outfit needs a matching hair bow, which we've sold thousands of. I have taken Cozy Bug just about as far as I can with my contacts. With your help and expertise, we can make Cozy Bug an international brand and take it places I could only imagine. So come on, Sharks. Who's ready to pillowcase the world? Okay, thank you, girls. Say bye to the Sharks. Bye, Bye.
I'm in.
Is the concept of a pillowcase dress something that's been around in the South forever? What you said?
Yes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How many people are in your company?
Me.
Just you?
Yeah.
What's your background?
I was in sales. I've been in sales for 20 years and had my daughter Cosette, and they were not letting me pump my breast milk at work. And I told my 26-year-old female manager I need to pump, and she's like, "Oh, we don't have time for that right now. You're going to have to wait." So I told my manager, "I'm sorry, I have to go do this right now." And she's like, "You can get your stuff and go home." Fired me.
Oh, my. Wow. Really?
Yes. And
Come on.
Yes. So I sued her, won, and I had money to start my company.
Wow, good for
I
you.
love that.
Great
I love
story.
that.
So
I can't believe somebody would say that to
I was
you.
like,
That's
what year are we
a female
in
at
right now?
that.
What does it cost you to make one pillowcase dress? $6.
With fabric and manufacturing, I know you guys could get that done a lot cheaper.
Where are you selling?
The main place we sell is online. In just 30 days, we sold over $300,000 worth of dresses.
Really?
The website that I sell on, have you guys heard of Zulily? So you're allowed to go on there 3 days every month. And within 30 days of being on there, $300,000.
Ooh.
We also just launched our own dance wear line called Dance Bug. We sell tutus and all that.
Why, when you know you found this remarkable niche, would you want to bother competing with everybody else in the children's lines, making, you know, ballerina dresses and coats?
Kevin's right.
Just this.
You've got the ability to differentiate yourself from everybody, and it's making you a boatload of money. Why not be great at one thing?
I don't agree with that because this is
it doesn't
a
work on
fashion
QVC,
item.
that's why.
If Mark knew about fashion, he would know that women, when you start with something and it's a great concept and people are loving it, they want more, and that's how businesses continue to grow and grow and grow. So
But that's also
you
how
were very
businesses go out of business
smart
as well. They try to get
well,
too wide
maybe, but
and not be great.
not in fashion, Mark.
Right, because
In
so many fashion companies just stay in business. They all stay in business. None of them ever go out from expanding their
But
lines
Mark,
too quickly.
you're not in the fashion business.
Okay, Allie, here's the way I see it. The biggest mistake many entrepreneurs make is that they try to do too much too soon, and it kills them, and they go out of business.
I like to shoot for the stars. I see me going everywhere.
I'm glad you told me that because, to me, it's better to dominate at one thing and then build off of that. By going too wide, typically companies drown, and so for that reason, I'm out.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
I'm not here just for money. I'm here for a partnership. I have tried countless times to even get phone numbers or contacts of the buyers at the big box stores. It's impossible. It's a secret society.
Well, let me clear the field a little bit. I can't really offer you the expertise in terms of what you're doing in your expansion plans. Let me get out of the way. I'm out. I wish you all the best.
I'll make you an offer, okay? Because you're unique. I'll give you $50,000, and here's how much equity I want in your business. 0, okay? You're going to pay me $2 a dress until I get my $50K back, and then you're going to pay me $1 forever after that. Here's the covenant. I forbid you to make anything except hair bows and pillowcase dresses.
Every dress does need a hair bow. That's true.
Last season, I took a woman who came in with a towel with a slit in it. Mr. Wonderful said was insane. It was madness. And to date, we're in the Disney theme parks all over with that towel with a slit in it. I'm going to offer you the $50,000, take 30% stake in the company, and take this nationwide. And not just on QVC, but we can take it into all the retailers, and I think that I can make you a millionaire with this line.
Here's why that's a bad idea. If you go the route that Lori's suggesting, you don't make enough money when you sell to retail. Silence.
You're the silent
Here's
partner.
what's good about what I'm doing for you. I am forcing you into a tunnel of profitability, where every time you get up in the morning and make a sale, you make money.
That's a grand plan, kind
And
of
that
like
is
the
the only
Titanic.
plan.
Let me just,
Don't even get involved.
I'm just going to take the deal. This is my area. I know I can make you the millionaire quicker. I'm going to offer you the $50,000 for 30%, the same thing as Lori's.
And your avenue would be to get it in the retail
That's the
stores.
only value that I would bring to it, is to roll it out to retail, to roll it out quick, to roll it out globally, and bring you into my system and distribute it.
And I can do all of the
Allie,
above
these-
just the
these
same.
Wait a minute,
you
wait,
are.
stop. I have to clarify one thing. Because if you go with her, right after she sells hemorrhoid cream, she'll sell your stuff, and then dental cream or something else. We are not
knows what
all,
he's
we
even
are not
talking
all,
about?
listen, I know how to do what you want to be done.
Damon, I just passed a lemonade stand this morning that sells more product than you.
I know. I did $6 billion, billion. I did $500 million with Walmart this year.
You're selling dresses for little girls. Who do you think is a better partner to make clothing for little girls?
I have 2 daughters. I did $1 billion in kids' clothing alone.
Would you guys, Lori and Damon, ever want to do a sweetheart deal where we all work together?
Yeah.
I don't want it on QVC.
Okay.
I do not want it on QVC, and I don't think you should have it on QVC.
Okay.
You got to start making some decisions.
So what are you going to do?
Allie has 3 offers on the table. Kevin's offer, $50,000 for 0 equity, but a royalty for every dress sold. And competing offers from Lori and Damon, each offering $50,000 for 30% equity.
All roads lead to Mr. Wonderful.
One question for Lori. So you plan to do QVC and you have access to retailers?
I have ins to all the retailers, all across America.
And Damon, you just have the contact everywhere. I know you do.
I have a full global distribution center. I have 15 designers that work for me.
Okay, and you don't see it at all being the problem to get in Macy's or Kinney's or wherever you see?
I don't see it being a problem, and I'm already doing heavy volume and heavy business with all of them.
Lori,
listen, I'm going to tell you something right now. Lori, listen, Lori, listen.
Write you a check right now.
If she writes you a check, I'm not going to match it.
You know what? I believe in you so much.
Lori, how many brands have you made? Not products. How many brands have you grown?
I'm not listening to him.
Lori, how many brands have you grown?
To you.
Name the brands that you have grown.
There's many deals I did just last year on Shark Tank.
Okay, guys, that's enough. Allie, tell them to stop.
Allie, this is
you have
what
any
they
other
do when
questions?
they're threatened.
Allie, what are you going to do?
Well,
who do you want as a partner?
Right
That's
this
really
way.
the bottom line. Who do you want as a
Allie,
partner,
what
and who
are
do
you
you
going
feel
to
will be
do?
the best partner?
I am going to
If you're not sure of who to go with, I may take away my offer because I feel you should know what's the right offer.
Okay, Damon, we have a deal.
Good decision.
Congratulations.
Okay, thank you.
Boy, I did not see that one coming. I got to know why. Why?
Just didn't like the takeaway that Lori offered me. She's like, I'm going to take my deal away. And I was like, oh, Damon.
Good
Okay.
decision.
Congratulations.
Thank you, guys. I really wanted Lori and Damon. And it was very chaotic, very hectic in my brain. I was like, oh my God, what do I do? But I'm so excited. I chose Damon, and now we're going to pillowcase the world.
Every time Lori tries to make a deal, you guys dump on her for the QVC.
You see when it's a tech plate? I go to
can
you
handle
three
it.
guys. You see when it's a QVC plate? I ask about
Buddy,
Lori. When she gets a
Buddy,
MySpace,
I hear you.
do that
When
because
did
we're
Lori say she was going to put her on QVC
She
at
always
the
says,
beginning?
Listen, both of you, suck it up. Be a shark and stop your whining.
It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
Oh.
On Season 2, brothers David and Stuart Pykoff turned down an offer from Kevin O'Leary for 51% of Games to You, which brings games and entertainment to children's parties and events.
A controlling position in our company is not something we're able or willing to do.
Let's see what they're up to now.
Now, the Shark Tank effect was amazing for us. Since being on Shark Tank, our business has absolutely exploded.
Hey, Dave, how's it going down there?
Man, it's going great. The contract just came in from the Great White North. We got all kinds of international interest, and now we're in 7 different countries.
We have 165 locations under development in Canada alone, plus 6 countries in the Middle East.
We went from over $4 million a year to now over $9 million a year.
And Games to You is tracking to double again this year. We're pointing toward $20 million in sales.
The credibility from being on Shark Tank is something that'll live on for years to come. But in addition to that, it's such a great source of pride. It's a concept we came up with 5 years ago, and now to see thousands of kids across America enjoying our stuff every day is really neat for us.
Next into the tank is Roger Sullivan with an eye-opening new product.
My name is Roger Sullivan. My company is Wired Waffles. I'm here seeking $75,000 for a 25% stake in the company. Basically, we've taken an energy drink and we put it into a waffle. Think about it. People walk into a convenience store and they grab an energy drink or a shot for their energy, but they still need a snack to satisfy their hunger. The Wired Waffle does both. With our proprietary energy blend, we've been able to create something that's delicious, functional, and designed for today's most active lifestyles. And I brought some samples for you guys to try.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
There you go.
So, who wants to shake on a deal and make some money?
Can I see the packaging?
Absolutely.
I want to see the ingredients.
Roger, did you put anything on it to make it taste better?
Thank you.
You can, but they were designed with the flavor already inside of them.
They taste really dry. Is that part of the flavor?
Yeah, it's they were designed to be more like a scone texture, so something that is kind of complementary to...
What is the shelf life of this?
It lasts for 30 days on the shelf.
This has guarana in it? Oh, no.
No, it does not. It has natural caffeine extract.
How much caffeine is in this? Is this like drinking 5 cups of coffee?
It's about a 20-ounce premium cup of coffee.
So it's really like 4 or 5 cups of coffee.
It's about 3. It's about 3.
Like, really?
So if I ate 2 of these, what would happen?
You just be excited. Basically, what I did is I looked at.
Be excited.
It would take many more than that to get him excited.
How long have you been selling these? Where have you been selling these? Give us some background.
Okay, well, we first brought the product to market back in October. We did a test run of about 10,000 units. Based on the feedback that we got during that time, we went back to the drawing board, we changed the recipe, and then we've officially launched this particular product less than a month ago.
What are sales then? Can you give us any indication in the first month what you sold?
The first month right now we're at about $1,000.
Oh, really?
I just got
$1,000.
I got.
You of course realize that is absolutely nothing.
Absolutely.
I don't think I had a chance. Just get started. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
So 1,000. He's only sold it for a month.
But on Friday, I got a phone call from one of our brokers, and he's telling me that he's putting together an order that's 22 pallets. It could be a $140,000 order.
Oh, who's buying that?
A distributor in Dallas, Texas.
And have they ever tried it before?
Actually, they have sampled the product. They actually move another waffle product in convenience stores, and they're thinking they can put ours right alongside of it, and that it'll take off.
Roger, let's assume it takes off. What stops any confectionery operator that has massive distribution from absolutely killing you by doing this themselves? There's nothing proprietary about this.
No, there's not. But you know, the thing is we've taken and we've energized one of the most recognizable comfort foods on the face of the planet. People love waffles. So if someone's going to come along, they're either going to have to just be a blatant outright copy.
Yeah.
Or
you have to admit, you have an idea. If this concept takes fold and gets traction, you are the pioneer that'll get the arrows in his back, because any large confectionery operator with, industrial kitchens will slaughter you like the cockroach you are.
You know what?
How do you stop that from happening?
You say that too. You know
why? It's true.
I'm so sick of that.
Yeah, Robert, tell it
line from you. You know what? You say that to everybody. You're not unique. You don't have a patent. Are you telling me everything you've ever invested in, it was the only one out there?
I want a proprietary fence around it, so as a
Kevin, you know why you want a proprietary fence?
Why not?
Because you don't know how to run a company, you don't know how to preempt the competition,
Sure
you don't know how to compete, you don't know how to sell, you don't know how to create.
Did all that already.
You want it all handed to you.
No.
That's just wrong.
I want to make smart investments, not stupid ones, Mark.
I'm thinking about giving you the money because it gave us the energy to argue.
How do you stop children from buying these? Because they would just be like crazed, wouldn't they? If
there's a warning on the label, that says that it's not intended for kids, it's not intended for, pregnant mothers. We're targeting the same market that's going after the energy drinks. Now, I'd like to stand here and say, that we're going after the 18 to 35-year-old market. But the fact is that kids drink energy drinks. My kids drink energy drinks. The neighbor kids drink energy drinks.
But that's where Lori's right. Someone's going to crush you on the selling it to kids.
I do think it's a bit of a liability nightmare. That's a lot of caffeine, and it's a sweet. So kids are going to get their hands on it, and I think that's very problematic. For that reason, I'm out.
I don't really know people who eat cold waffles. Is that something that...
The product was designed originally, it's best heated up. But because we're going after the convenience store market, where we're displaying, where our point of sale is stuff is right on the counter, it's by the coffee stuff, it's by the microwave.
You don't say that on here. You don't recommend it to be heated up.
I don't get the product. I think that the whole purpose energy shots are working is quick. You take it, you're gone. This is becoming a process of making a meal almost. So I wish you luck, but I'm out.
Look, Roger, I like the idea you created a new category for caffeine energy products. I just don't see a waffle as the one that's going to open my market share. And for $75,000, I don't want to bet on waffles. I'm out.
We've got, I don't know what else to say.
Roger, it's actually a good idea. I can envision it being in convenience stores and a pickup, and I can see somebody saying, oh, peanut butter and chocolate, energy drinks and waffles. But I don't see you selling a lot of them.
Here's the deal, Mark. Is basically I've created the energy blend that I can put into anything. I put it into a waffle because we felt like we were looking for a breakfast snack, a breakfast offering.
I get that.
Okay.
The bad news is, I just didn't like the product. And so for that reason, I'm out.
All right, thanks. Caffeine is the most consumed drug in the world.
And that goes to my point. Here's the frustration. If you had stood there and said to me, look, I found a unique and proprietary way to infuse baked goods with the most popular drug on earth, but my plan is to go to license it to 1,000 bakeries that make food that people already eat and brands already know, that's a business I would invest in.
It's a proprietary energy blend that I've created to be able to put
but that's not your business plan. You want to actually establish distribution of a waffle that so far not one shark said they liked eating. That's the cold hard truth about this. It doesn't taste that good. I'm out.
Thanks, Kevin. All right. Thanks, guys.
Good luck, Roger.
Thank you very
Good
much.
luck,
I appreciate your
Roger.
time. Thank you. Thank you. Obviously, I'm disappointed, but at the end of the day, the success of our business doesn't rest on the shoulders of 5 people.
My name's Cheryl Rigdon. I live in Easley, South Carolina with my husband Michael and our 2 dogs, Tyson and Sierra.
Tyson, bring that crazy. Come here. No, don't lay down. Come here.
You could definitely say I'm a small-town Southern girl. I came up with my product idea when I was putting on makeup to go out with my husband for dinner. I was getting so frustrated with all the makeup I was wasting and having to throw away because I couldn't get to the bottom of my bottle. So I looked online for a product to buy and there wasn't anything there. So I just decided to make it myself. My idea is really simple, but everyone says that the best ideas are the simple ones. I know I have a great idea that everyone will want, but I've never started a business before, so I really need the Sharks' help. With one of the Sharks behind me, we could have my product in every home in America. Cheryl Rigdon, and I'm the creator of the Spatty. I am asking for $50,000 for 40% of my business. The Spatty is a money-saving tool that is going to be the homes of people around the world. As you all know, everyone's talking about the economy and how to stretch a dollar. Take the spa lotion as an example. You can see there's still lots of product left at the bottom, but you try to get it out and nothing comes out. So you look around the house for something to use. You try a spoon. It's not going to fit in there, obviously. You try a spatula, the hole's too small, nothing's going to fit in there. So you just have to throw all that product in the trash. Well, I have a product that is going to end all the unnecessary waste. So let me introduce y'all to the revolutionary Spatty and Spatty Daddy.
Whoa.
Spatty Daddy. Kevin, you have your new name, the Spatty Daddy.
The Spatty and Spatty Daddy are simple, versatile tools. They're simple, versatile tools that fit inside small openings and will pay for themselves in the first week they are used. The Spatty and Spatty Daddy give the consumer the ability to get every last drop of their products and will save the consumer a significant amount of money. Spatty and Spatty Daddy work on many items. Your makeups, your face creams, your shampoos, your conditioners. They're simple but brilliant tools. I'm going to let y'all try out a Spatty and a Spatty Daddy on some products.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome.
All right, I'll take the little Spatty and the little bottle.
I kind of figured you'd be the little Spatty.
No, I'm going to test the surgical precision.
Where's your accent from?
From Greenville, South Carolina.
No, it's a great accent.
I love your accent.
I do. I love it.
I do too. Thank you. So what you do, you just put it in and you just move it along the sides, and you can see how much comes off. There's actually a study done by Consumer Reports that shows you throw away 17 to 25% of the product. Let's say it's a $60 bottle of makeup, that's $15.
Sure, who makes them? Who physically makes them?
I do. Right now they're just prototypes, that's why I'm asking for the money so I can get these manufactured.
Do you have a plan, Cheryl, on how you're going to sell these?
Well, first I got to get them manufactured and get them packaged.
Let's assume we've got all that solved.
Oh, you're not selling any at all today?
I put a couple on eBay just to see how they would sell and get unbiased opinions on them and kind of see what price range people would pay for it.
So what happened?
I had about 15 that sold off eBay. Everybody really liked them. They said it's a great product, it works perfectly.
And what price did you sell it to them for?
$2.99 for the Spatty, $3.99 for the Spatty Daddy.
How much is it going to cost you before you can start selling them?
I called a place in Florida, and they said it cost a little over $9,000 for the molds for the Spatty Daddy, a little over $7,000 for the molds for the Spatty.
Is there any way, do you think, that you can test the market? Because 15 people on eBay...
It's not a lot.
No, it's not.
This stuff is sheer gold.
Yes.
So if you can actually get 17% more out of a of makeup.
But will you still get 17% more out, or will you just, because it doesn't get everything, you're still going to have...
Look, it does if you keep going. I mean, if you really cared about whatever this is, you could get 90% of what's in here with the Spatty. I get it.
I think some people would use it.
Some people would.
So, Cheryl, you get the money, you get them made. What happens next? How are you going to sell these?
I think QVC would be a great way to go. I think that Mary Kay and Avon, they have a lot of people out in the fields around the world who sell their makeup, and they have to test it out on people.
Cheryl, the problem with that strategy is it increases the packaging costs for a consumer goods company. I think the challenge with this idea is how do you get it into the hands of all the consumers that could make use of it? There's a cost to doing that.
Yeah.
That is where the risk in this deal is. You've got a really interesting product and a great idea, but what you haven't brought me is the plan on how you're going to get it into 100 million households. And so, for that reason, I'm out.
Okay.
Well, yeah, Kevin is somewhat right. I mean, he's never all the way right.
He's always right.
It's a product. It's not a company yet, and you know that, right? And that's why you're here looking for help.
Yeah.
The challenge is formulating an entire company and all the time and resources required to do that. And I just don't have that time. So for that reason, I'm out.
Cheryl, Mark and Kevin are partly right, but you never know. Spatty Daddy could be brilliant, or Spatty Daddy could be dead. The difference is going to be in you and how you take it to the market.
I'm a very goal-oriented person. I don't even like downtime. I'm really bad. It drives my husband crazy, but I can't just go home and sit. I have to be doing something.
Cheryl, I have no doubt about you. I have some doubts about Spatty Daddy as a business.
Okay.
I'm out.
I don't have the finances to make it go any farther than where it is now. And that's where I really need y'all to help me out with that. And I promise y'all that I will work night and day on this if need be.
I think we're all in love with you, but just a little too early for us. I'm sorry. I'm out.
Okay, thank you. I think, this product would sell tremendously on QVC.
Well, I love you, and I love your drive and your determination, and I love that you thought and created something. You had a problem, you came up with a solution. But I think it's too inexpensive of a price point for QVC because people already have to pay $5, $6 shipping and handling. And I see it as something that could be a promotional item that you could present to Avon or other places.
How would you contact them? Like, if I just call them up, would they talk to me, or would they say,
Well, I would find somebody in your area that's an Avon distributor and talk to them and say, who's the head of this region? I think you'll go far because of you and because of your drive. I'm sorry, for me, I don't think it's the right product right now. I do think it's more promotional, and so for that reason, I'm out.
Okay.
Good luck.
Thank y'all for y'all's time.
Good luck. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to give you the number to 2 of the big makeup people, and you'll let you contact them, okay?
That'd be awesome.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
No problem. Good luck.
All right, thank you. All right, bye. Thank y'all.
Bye.
The Sharks gave me some great advice in the tank, and I hope they smile when they see the Spatty and the Spatty Daddy on the shelves.
Next up are Brandon and Keith Mars with a product designed to make it easier to be health conscious.
Hello, my name is Brandon Mars. This is my dad Keith, and our company is Mars Sprays.
We're seeking $200,000 for a 10% equity interest in our company.
We're here today to talk about something that nobody likes to do, and that's swallow pills. We all like the benefits we get from vitamins and supplements, but did you know that over 100 million people in the United States alone cannot or have difficulty swallowing pills?
What's worse, they might not even work. If you took a vitamin B or a vitamin C pill that may look like it's the size of Pittsburgh, you may only absorb 10 or 20% of it. As a father of 2 boys who refused to swallow any pills, I knew something had to be done. So we developed Mars Sprays, a full line of oral sprays for health and wellness.
C-Spray is our multivitamin immunity blend, which has as much vitamin C as 114 oranges. Kid Spray has the real nutrients from all these real fruits and vegetables. Slim Spray was developed with the assistance of doctors and PhDs to help reduce food cravings. Reboot is our energy spray, which has a megadose of vitamin B12. If you bought 1 energy shot each day for 30 days, you'd spend over $100. Reboot retails for $14.99 and lasts an entire month. Sleep Spray has 3 well-known sleep sleep aid ingredients: GABA, melatonin, and valerian root.
I'll try the reboot.
I want the reboot too. Hit me.
No problem.
And can I look at the sea spray?
Sure.
Give her the sleep spray.
Please.
Thank you, Brandon.
My pleasure. Spray it in your mouth.
Wow, that's really strong. Oh.
Reboot.
Reboot for you? A lot of energy takers in the crowd.
That's got an awful taste.
It's chocolate. Yeah, it's chocolate. That's because you don't like sweets.
We also have created and paid for and developed 5 infomercials. In fact, I could show you one. I have it on my phone. Since I have a T-Mobile phone, I can just share it on that TV.
Vitamin C. You know it's good for supporting your immune system. If you've taken vitamin C pills or powders for any of these benefits, then get ready, because the next evolution of vitamin C is here. And it's as simple as spray, C-Spray Daily Immune System Support.
Not bad.
Very good.
Nicely done.
Thank you.
So why do you feel that this is a solution to the people that have to take pills?
For the 100 to 150 million people that can't swallow pills.
And where do you get this data from? Because you're saying almost half of America
40%
will not take
That
pills.
was a study done by a company called Harris Interactive.
But you realize how stupid it all sounds, right? You're saying everybody who delivers anything via pill is so stupid they can't figure out that there's this big market for alternative deliveries.
They're not stupid. They have a market share that's fine with them.
There's lots of companies offering homeopathic alternatives using sprays.
There's no major market leader. We're poised to
So
be
you're
that
saying
leader.
there's so many,
what about
You're
Vitamix?
saying there's so many competitors that none of them is really taking a lead, and you want to compete with all of them.
No,
But
we're
wait,
saying...
Mark, I think you took a different spray than I did. You seem very irritable about this.
It's a scam. I mean, it's a hustle, right?
Wait a
it's
second.
It's a
The
hustle.
whole supplement market's a hustle.
Exactly.
Hang on, Keith, he just called you a hustler.
No, hold it.
I know, and I was offended by that because...
Guys, your answer is simple. The supplement market's a multi-billion-dollar market. So why don't you just say that? Do I have to say that for you? What's the matter with you guys?
Brandon, holy crap, what did you give us in this?
Wait a minute. Let's
Lots
all
of
stop.
B12.
They're
It's
feeling
very
like
good for
chum in
you.
the water.
Trust me.
It works.
To answer your question, we're not hustlers. We have first mover advantage.
But Brandon, prove us wrong. Do you have any sales?
Yes. So, originally, we only had one product, which was the Slim Spray product. And we sold that in some small retail locations and to one distributor.
Give me a number.
You need to hear
I'm
the story.
jacked up on B12. Hit me.
He's going to give you an answer.
In about 9 months, we did about 125,000 of sales.
What are your total sales? All products.
Keep in mind, these products, as you see them packaged here today, entered into our fulfillment center 9 business days ago. We attended and exhibited at the largest vitamin supplement conference in the world. The response was absolutely overwhelming.
One of the first people that asked for an appointment was one of the biggest pill companies in the United States.
What company?
Nature's Made.
Now that's interesting.
So they're interested.
We're negotiating a licensing agreement
They want,
with them right now.
and that's to answer Mark's question. They want to do a licensing agreement. Now, why is that? Because they have 144 different SKUs. So they don't need to be in our business.
But Keith, hang on a sec. I know you didn't invent the ability to spray.
Absolutely not.
Right. So what do they want from
They
you?
specifically came to us and said, we don't have the capacity to make an oral spray. You've done a great job doing it. We want to license it. We also have 5 pending purchase orders for over $1 million.
What's a pending purchase order?
Why
The
are they
reason that
pending?
it's
What's the pending?
and that's a very
a good
valid
question.
We went to an international conference where buyers came from all over the world. The only reason it's pending
It's Europe.
is because we
They have to
haven't
clear.
registered our products
They have
in
to
the
clear, yes.
respective countries. We've hired a consultant out of France that's right now registering our products in the 7 countries that we have interest from originally.
You know, registering each one of those countries takes a long period of time. It's like every version of the FDA, and it may take 6 months, a year. There's going to be a lot of challenges with claims, labels, international shipping. A lot of those other countries are way more stringent than we are.
We've been quoted 60 to 90 days for the full registration process.
I know it will take long because I've dealt in this. I'm out.
I will tell you this. The reboot stuff really works. I'm hyper enough.
Look at 'em.
I'm not a big supplement guy. I never gave external vitamins to my kids. I think there's way too much of that going on in society. I find the whole thing hard to swallow. I'm out.
I'm not a big believer that you have anything that's protectable. I think you've vastly underestimated how much money it's going to take to become the brand.
I don't think it has to be protected for us to be the leader in this industry.
I'm out.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Lori, together we can make a lot of money.
Well, here's the thing. I like what you're doing. So I'm going to make you an offer.
3 sharks are out. Kevin and Lori are Brandon and Keith's last chance to make a deal.
Well, here's the thing. I like what you're doing. I'm into the vitamin industry. I like the homeopathic industry. I believe in both. And I like the fact that this is an oral spray. So I'm going to make you an offer. I'm going to offer you $200,000, but I want 30% of the company, contingent upon you getting the Nature's Made deal.
Thank you very much for the offer. I think there's one more, just in fairness, that we're waiting for, and that's you, Mr. Wonderful.
Interesting. I also like this space because of its size. I like what Lori brings to the table. We don't participate together very often, but I love her leverage on TV.
Why does she need you?
But wait, silence, please. I say we give him $250 for 40%.
I'd rather do it alone.
Well, because I threw her an olive leaf and she stepped on it.
She did.
I am forced to do this. I will give you the $200,000 for 25%. Do not screw with Mr. Wonderful.
Guys, 2 deals on the table. Mr. Wonderful, $200,000 for 25%. Lori, $200,000 for 30%.
I've never seen a man sweat as much in my life.
I will match Kevin's deal.
Wow! Is this not a moment where you thank Mr. Wonderful? Without his bid,
The Undertaker.
you would have had somebody take an extra 5%. You should give that to me for free.
Lori, can I ask you a question? I'm in this for the equity. Would you give me a redemption option to buy back half the stock at 3 times your investment? You keep half, that way we both can get very rich together.
You believe in it so much, then buy it back at 4 times.
Kevin, did you hear our proposal to Lori?
I never participate in options where I am not getting any upside. This is an equity deal. We're partners together. It's unfair for one partner to say, listen, after all the risks have been taken and things are on fire and it's working, I call back my equity.
But remember, the original deal was for 10%, so the difference was something that you threw out there.
You're going to lose both deals in a second.
Lori, we came here wanting to be partners with you. There's no question you are going to bring this product to America. One last shot, will you consider 20% same deal and we have a deal? We buy back half, 20%, $200,000.
What?
No.
Okay. 25 is your deal? You got a deal, Lori.
Great.
All right.
This is going to be great.
Very excited to be part of it.
I got to tell you, I did not see that ending up the way it did.
Congratulations.
Thanks so much.
You got hustled, Lori.
I did not get
The
hustled.
buyback?
Because
The buyback was ridiculous.
No, she didn't agree to the buyback.
Yes, you did.
You agreed
4
to the
times.
buyback?
4 times.
Lori, he
That's
outcharged
his
you on that
company.
one.
No, he didn't. That's his company, and he has the right to have the major stake in
After
it.
you've taken all the risk?
Help make us
You
popular
guys,
and then
this
get
is
out
the
of here?
decision that I made. I made it for my reasons, and I think it was the right decision. I
You
did what I
cost us
thought
a
was
fortune.
right, and I feel good about it.
Next time on Shark Tank.
I'm surprised you haven't been slaughtered yet.
You shouldn't be making these mistakes.
I think it's very weak.
I managed to climb our way up to be number 1.
Your packaging sucks.
I think you're hustlers.
You haven't heard a word about the business.
Pipe down, little
Who do
man.
you play for?
San Francisco 49ers.
Ooh. I don't think anybody's buying your story.
You're a strange cat. We've got more fans on Facebook than you do.
What did you say?
You're kind of like halfway in a body bag without the zipper pulled up.